So, uh, Aaron Pendergraft is one of these guys um, who is a Trump supporter who is deeply in love with me. He's also deeply in love with Tom Powell Jr. He trolls the shit out of Tom Powell Jr. But he's one of these guys who, like every 4 days he has to make a brand new account because his accounts get banned because he behaves so unimaginably poorly on the internet. It's sad, actually, the amount of time and energy that Mr. Pendergraft puts uh, towards these endeavors, I guess I would say. But I will engage with this comment, part of it in good faith. First, you really do think you're important. Well, kudos on the correct you're twice, but you're not. You've been wrong on every single thing about Trump for the past 9 years. So let's take that second sentence. Uh, I'm not wrong that Donald Trump is a convicted felon, and I'll show you proof. That's the jury verdict from his criminal trial from last spring in Manhattan. Guilty, 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 guilty. So I wasn't wrong about that. I'm also not wrong that if Donald Trump were not, if he was not reelected in 2024, he'd be in a prison cell right now from that case. He would also have at least two additional criminal trials staring him down the face. One is the January 6th case where he did incite an insurrection and he did engage in multiple conspiracies from the Oval Office to try to overturn the 2020 election. The second trial that would be upcoming, because Judge Aileen Cannon would have been removed eventually in the Mar-a-Lago classified documents case, where Donald Trump was indicted for, I can't remember if it's 32 or 38 felonies, each of which was a violation of the Espionage Act for his theft and concealment of classified documents. And there was more than one count in that indictment for obstruction. And obstruction at the federal level carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. Uh, I will say that I was wrong about one thing. I was incredibly wrong about one thing. Um, I underestimated how gobsmackingly stupid and selfish a majority of the American electorate is. And again, yeah, I mean, look at me. I underestimated their racism. I underestimated their bigotry. I underestimated their misogyny. And I underestimated their homophobia, transphobia, and their hatred of disabled people. I was very wrong about the American electorate in 2024. And it's the American electorate that proactively made the choice that not only was Donald Trump never going to see the inside of a prison cell, but that he was going to skate on those three remaining criminal cases that he had against him. I make some allowance for the Fulton County RICO case because Fonnie Willis fucked that up 8 ways from Sunday. Her judgment in engaging in a romantic relationship with the lead prosecutor that she hired to run that case is one of the most atrocious judgment calls that I've ever seen in my entire fucking 26 years as a licensed practicing trial attorney. And that criticism of her has absolutely nothing to do with her race or her gender. Uh, it was just a bad decision, especially in that case. But I was wrong about the American electorate. I was not wrong about Donald Trump. I have not been wrong about Donald Trump. I was wrong about the electorate. And, you know, I, I think because a lot of my assessments of the American electorate come from a place of my privilege of being a heterosexual, cisgendered white man with a law degree. I expected people to be smarter, and I was wrong. I expected people to care more about democratic rule in the United States, and I was wrong. Uh, I expected them to be less racist, bigoted, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, and ableist, and I was wrong. I was wrong about all of those things. But keep making new accounts, Aaron. I will keep blocking them, and no, I will not go out with you. Have a great Sunday. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day.